Let us think. Oh, well, this isn't even the selection I had just a minute ago before I went and turned the thing on. Ah, it's a sneaky bastard. Stanley Parable number 4. Offline co-workers. It seems about us. I don't know. What do you guys think? Offline co-worker seems about us. Stanley Parable as it gets. The skeleton home planet, the skeleton gun, the skeleton laser, the skeleton ice. See, none of these, like, Lord of the home planet. See, there you go. Lord of the see, there you go. That's it. Stanley Parable, Lord of the co-workers. But he really wasn't he's really not a co-worker. He's a solo worker. I can't say I mind that from people. That's how I move up in a company. So I work by myself and I fucking get the shit done and get it right, and before the next guy shows up, all his crap is done. Yeah, so. That's good for you. You get to chill for about 20 minutes before you're really needed. Oh God, thank you. Every morning. Offline home planet gun, offline laser, offline co-workers. The revenge of the co-workers makes sense. The revenge of the sequel as number 4 also makes sense. But you're not into the sequel. That would have made sense on number 3. Or the two obvious options are at the bottom: pocket full of co-workers or pocket full of sequel. That's pretty good too. But I'm going to go with Lord of the co-workers that don't fucking exist. Hey guys, let's do a thing. Up, down on any sounds, you guys let me know. Oh. Wow. I gotta admit, that does not. Fuck. Holy crap. Keeping with the a weekly rotation. Some are better, some are uglier than others. That is impressive. So yes, every time you start it, like after you get so far into the game, every time you start it, it has a random bit of what the opening sequence of the game is. Here we go, gentlemen. So I'm going to give you an hour at best. But I want to chill with people. I want to relax. Let's hang out. Let's say hey. Hi, how's it going?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
And I tried to work one of these jobs.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
And then
it was exactly that kind of soul-sucking.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
yeah, I can't
call a meeting,
I can't
say
work a
hi.
job.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clear.
That does that. I can't do it. I tried.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
I got other folks
but
that
as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up
absolutely,
from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Accelerate in this kind of environment. Oh no. Yeah, wait, okay. Now it works.
In the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Sure. Alright, guys. Should I start? Should I start clicking all the doors? Come on, guys. No, 27, 428, so that makes sense. Well, why is 427, 429? Oh no, I'm about to fucking play this game on Blackout.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
Yep.
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Oh, he gets pissy about this thing.
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
I don't understand how all my stuff got messed up, man. There we go. Okay, no, that's right. 417. Now I know if you're quick enough you can catch a Stanley walking over there. 417 there.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
No, fuck that. I'm going to new content. Hello, Stanley. Let's check out the new content, Stanley. New content you've seen before, Stanley. I think I'll probably delete this one after I'll play it too.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable too.
Cool. I'm on 4.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Yes, not wrong there.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
I can get a bucket. Let's go get my bucket. I think I want to go observe. God damn it. The endless hole first. I think that is a perfect moment to freeze a little thing, take a second. That's the kind of stuff. Use for a clip. You're gonna take so much of this, add a little bit of that. Let's roll a cigarette, smoke a thing, chill until somebody shows up and says, hey. Roll a cigarette. So I had to get these papers. I'm trying to use through them. Oh man. There are these ultra long, ultra thin, whatever's. It's the cheapest thing the place had. And man, they suck. Like, they'd be great if I was trying to roll a spliff or a J or something, man, but for just rolling tobacco, I suck. And I can tell that's why they're the cheapest of the set. Oh, Zigzag brand. Who is ready to go see the infinite hole? I am on my way.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Well, isn't that a thing that, like, the roof lowers onto the room? Isn't that a thing?
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Great! Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and
We
press
can
that teleport
continue
button again
onward.
so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know, I told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes
Scramble.
falling too
Sit
much.
around for a
Maybe
second.
you're the problem.
And
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up
cheers.
here when I'm ready.
Well, That was thick. Smooth. Alright, so straight down the thing. Should I do it again? Oh,
You
no.
see,
Do it
I was
again.
right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite
I
hole
do
right
like
there.
holes.
Goes on forever till the end of time.
Especially
Don't need
moist,
to see it all,
warm.
but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Let's,
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay.
wow.
I'm starting to
Okay.
become that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
It
I
is.
suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely
Infinite.
deep, even by the
That's
lax
right.
overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Scrambles. Let's, enjoy a little something. Because this is about to get good and fun. Alright, my friend.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Even an aggressive divot. An aggressive divot. That is a... that is one description. An aggressive divot.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is
An
you're here to
aggressive
do and
divot.
hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
So, like, this top of the thing came down, like this is like just four walls, and then as you walked into the chamber that has this room in it, the ceiling dropped down. Okay. So he wants me to, let's jump out of it one more time. Any button. Nope.
Is the, teleport button not working?
Nope.
You sure? Well, I mean,
Pretty sure.
I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
It's a win for the hole, and I get to do literally anything else. Well then, I'm stuck in this aggressive divot. It's aggressive. Here's some good shit, man, if you've never seen this, Scrambles. One of the greater bits in video game history. Falling down the hole I can't get out, and some weird shit starts to happen, man. Change your perspective.
My head's stronger. Now you're not.
He's supposed to lotion on this kid. Yes. In the pit, yeah. Oh wow. I'm not even gonna go into what that involves, but yes. Holy crap. I don't know why it's any button. The previous time I played it is like one button was for perception, another button, oh look at the puppies.
Stanley? Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
Huh?
Can't have that, Stanley. Because
What?
this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Toodle pip. Oh, God. I'm just gonna go away and toodle pip. Oh. And your shit resets. Are you familiar with the Stanley Parable, Scrambles? If you have not played
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
1, 2 is just...
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
My
and your heart.
bucket.
So, as long as you hold on to the bucket,
you can always feel
confident
confident
Parable will feel
when you have your
normal,
when you
and
have your
perhaps
bucket.
even
Yes.
comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
We give it a try. So I gotta tell you, man, these games are Get in there.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think
So
that just
there's
holding it
another
has made
ending. You
the
come in
slightest bit
here
more attractive
with
as a
the bucket,
person. The
and then
benefits of
like they
buckets seem to go on
destroy
and on, don't they?
the two
All this
buckets
and more
destroy
await
each other.
you in the Stanley Parable 2.
This game gets insane, man.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Let's go talk to Jim.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
That's pretty wonderful if it works. I can't push those buttons, but he's right. That button is too small, that button is too big, and that button is just about right. He is correct. Oh, look. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Well, that would be quite something, wouldn't it? There we go. I like that as a thumbnail. You know, you gotta stop every once in a while and make sure you get what you want. I gotta go to bed here soon, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's get a little everything ready. And then I'm gonna go push some buttons because the narrator wants me to. Remember guys, in Portal, there is no cake. The cake is a lie. Same with Half-Life. Things just want you to believe that there's birthday cake at the end of the game. You don't get it. Any button. Who's playing the game? Jim?
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Cheers.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
My name's not Jim. But I guess I guess I'm supposed to pretend as Jim, so I should push the button. But I'm not Jim. Let's do it anyways.
Jim. Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Wow. He's so pleased about it, isn't he?
Jim. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Nope. You created it. You're going to have to deal with it, buddy. Here we go.
Whoa there, cowboys. It can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Oh. Poor guy. He couldn't handle the trolling. But I say we head on out of here and get on to Stanley Parable. God knows what.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
That would. He is correct.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Man, I haven't done this in a minute, brother. I know I have access. I should have access to that, but maybe because I started the game again, or I don't know. Oh yeah, the thing that doesn't work, that should work now.
Now here's...
See, now, here's what I don't understand.
Something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that. As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the trophy?
That's right.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it?
It's because I already got my stuff done.
Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure. Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is... What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Well, this one should be closed because I already got all the stuff. Yeah, that one's out. only thing that could be left as far as if he's asking for exhibits, there's the jump circle, which I don't want to do. There's the baby. There should be the thing about in here.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet
the balloons.
decided on this one.
What
I
balloons
think
I
that in
want?
the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Okay, so whichever balloon I pick is the balloon. He goes with the opposite balloon. So, what balloon would you guys like to see in the previous videos? Doesn't matter. Always a happy 12th birthday. It doesn't suck. Alright.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy.
See, and what the
12th
heck?
birthday step-niece it is.
Alright, I'll just have to deal with it. Infinite hole already done. We should be heading this way.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
Which will be
But
the
Stanley
end of
Parable
the
2. Now that's an artistic statement right there.
museum.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
What is that? Can't interact with it. What? That's new. Alright, guys.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely
We can make
a
it
good
happen.
game in there
We can make
somewhere.
it happen,
Say,
narrator.
Let's do an experiment. I'll
do it
arrange
together.
these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh no.
Well,
No.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Hold
no.
on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With
You can
respect.
do that.
With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh, go ahead. Take a look. Here we go. Something new. Puts me back to my parable floor. Oh, good grief. Let's epilogue. There is an epilogue. Many, many years later. I've been in one of those. Essentially, and it is not pretty. You just dig yourself a fucking hole and sit in it, man. Make sure you got the right kind of cloth and in and out, and oh my lord. Yeah, that's some nasty shit to be in. You just flat can't go down fast enough. Look, it gives you an obvious thing, but do I go over there? That's the question. What's the obelisk over there? Goodness. Wait. All that broken stuff to get through to what looks like an infinite hole. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the infinite hole we got. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Okay, so you get stuck here. Oh, wow, you get way stuck there. Hello again. Hello. It's creepy to see you too. Yeah. Did you read what the developers have preserved the integrity of the franchise? Screw the legacy. Let's keep Stanley Parable until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And the people hate it. Who cares? See, that's the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought. And you know, that's really how sales work. Just sling numbers at it. I've got this name behind it. Doesn't matter whether the game is good or not. Just here's such and such game number 2, and it's crap. Such and such game number 3, and it's crap. Like, the first game gave it so much backing. Yeah, just put out crap. Also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game. The Stanley Parable 5. These are my first words, these are my second words on the right side, so like suggestions. For the Stanley Parable, actually a door to choice or forgotten choice. I'm going to do a door to choice. Every time you restart the game, we get a new sequel with a new name. Let's do it. Alright guys, finished my smokes. Got a little bit of a thing, have a cigarette. Get my ass off on the bed. What time is it? Oh no. Do I have to be honest with him? Should have. Should be honest with him. Time up. It's not resetting the game. It's just continuing the weird crap that the game is. Yeah. The Stanley Parable 5, A Door to Choice. Look at that. No, man, I wish I can to remember. You do it in such a way you can get up into the boss's office.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
And
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in
that whole sequence is great.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
My bucket. I want my
Is
bucket.
Stanley without the bucket really Stanley at all? No, no, surely not.
And then I can take my bucket to where the new content was that gave me the bucket in the first place. And I can create. Like, you watch Star Trek, you know, you hear those quantum explosion kind of things. Yeah, it's one of those.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yeah, I thought it
Now,
was
to be
over
clear,
here.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features. Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me? Stanley! Oh, thank God, I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It's all right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Right, I want to get back to the regular game.